Off we go. We're in chapter 3. Yay. 3.1. Numerical summaries of quantitative data is the section title, or the chapter title. And the first order of business is mean and median. Measures of center. I better change my color here. Put it here. Measures of center. That's supposed to be an R. Measures of center. So find the center value in the data set. There are different kinds of centers. The mean and the median are the most popular measures of center. The mean is the average. So to find an average of some values, you add the values, sum of the values, then divide by the number of values, which is n. So n is number of values. Summing the values is represented by these symbols here. The sigma means sum. These xi's represent the values. We're thinking x1, x2, up to xn. That's called the subscripted variable. x1 means the first data value you saw, x2 the second data value, and so on until you get all n of them. This says add them up. This is divide by n. And this x bar, this bar stands for the mean. X bar. So that's just a bar on top, or a short line over the top. We'll do that in a minute. And then, so that's the mean, denoted by x bar. To find the median, sometimes the median is called m. There's no universal notation for median, but we'll maybe use m. M equals, over here, we'll do it in a minute. Sort the data in order using a stem and leaf plot. So sorting the data is important. Sort it. Then, if n, that should be if n is even, the median is at position n plus 1 over 2. My colors are being messed up here. That's pink. Where's my green? Here it is. If n is even, then the median is at position n plus 1 over 2. If n's even, n is even, got this sideways. If n is odd, yeah, so n is odd. The deal is like this. So if n is odd, I'm thinking of the values spread out like this, maybe 1, 2, 3. Can you see them? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. If n is 5, say, and you've got the data sorted in order, the center one is at position 3, which is 5 plus 1 over 2. If n is even, so 6 maybe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers in a row, there's no center value. And what we do is we just average the two center values like this. Take the average of those two to find a candidate for the center value in the data set. We'll do that in a minute with even and odd samples, and then we'll move on. Okay, so here we go. Here's an example. Here's some data. This was collected from my stats class a while back. It's the number of credit hours completed prior to signing up for the class. This must have been a spring semester class, because ordinarily in the fall you have a lot of students who are starting out, but some of these folks are a ways in, almost graduated here. 24 values. N plus 1 over 2 is 12.5. We said when n is even, the median is the average of the values above and below. So above 12.5 is position 13, and below is position 12. We'll take the 12th and 13th value and average them to find the median. If we want to find the mean, we have to sum the values and divide by n. I've summed them already to get 928. Here's the sums of each of these rows. That's how I did it. And I summed the sums to get 928. Oh, and so I guess that means we can do x bar right now. X bar will be 928 divided by 24, like that. Okay. Okay. And then 928 divided by 24, 38.66. I'll write 38.67 like that. All right. And now we're going to find the median. So first we're going to make a draft of the stem plot. Here it comes. So these are the first digits from 1 up to 12 because I got 123 there. I'm going to start putting the second digits in: 60, 43, 72, 12, 20, 13, 26, 72 again, 45, 34, 36, 19, 21, 80, 64, and then 10, 20, 40, 21, 123, 19, 40, 19. Oh, just 19, I wrote 19. 9. Oh, I'm sure I messed this up now. Let's make sure. We're supposed to have 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I got 23. This is annoying, but this does happen. Maybe it's this one here. So let's see, 12, 13, 19, 10, 19. Oh, that's okay. And here's the 20s. 20, 26, 21, 20. Oh, there's a 21 there. Maybe that does it. 40, 34, 36, another 30s, 43, 45, 40, 60, 64, there it is, 72, 80, where are you, 80, 123, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 24, so that's probably okay. So that's our draft. Really, we want the stem plot to have the numbers in order. So I'm going to put these leaves in order. 0, 2, 3, 9, 9, 9, 0, 0, 1, 1, 6, 4, 6, 0, 0, 3, 5, 0, 4, 2, 2, 0, 3. All right. So you need to take the stem plot and get the leaves in order to make it easier to count. We want to go to positions 12 and 13. So I'll start counting here from the bottom in a downward. So 123 is the biggest value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the one under 34 is there. So that's counting down from the top, 12 and 13. We'll just make sure by counting up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So up here we say 12, 13 for the median. So we'll take the median and we'll take the two numbers here. That's 26 and 34. 26 plus 34 over 2. And so that's 60 over 2. Yeah. Equals 30. Well, let's make sure we've done everything we're supposed to do. So we have some data, 24 values. We're computing the mean by summing the values, getting 928, and then dividing by 24. Because it says sum them. And multiplying by 1 over n is the same thing as dividing by n. Okay, so we did that. We've got 928 divided by 24. And then to make this, find the median, we sorted the data using a stem plot. So we first made a regular old stem plot without making it too pretty. Then we put the leaves in order. Then we counted. Since n was even, the median is at the average of the values above and below that center position. Center position was 12.5, below is 12, above is 13, so I counted the 12th and 13th value. It doesn't matter top or bottom. The 13th from the bottom is the 12th from the top, and vice versa. Here they are, 26 and 34, and the median then is the average of those two values. If n had been odd. If it had been odd, then n plus 1 over 2 would be a whole number, and we just pick that number at that position. So 24, it's 60 over 30. Okay, I think we did it. So that's all pretty, hopefully pretty enough. I've made this slide already once, and the computer crashed. I'm doing it again. That's my best effort, and I'll just have to live with it. Here we go. I'll see you in a minute.